Hi, I'm Joe Schmidt, the developer of IncTrak. The following video shows you how to quickly calculate your vesting schedule to see how many shares you have vested. Please visit our websites at www.inctrak.com, docs.inctrak.com, blog.inctrak.com, and share.inctrak.com. IncTrak allows startup companies to easily maintain an accurate record and schedule all your company's stock and options disbursements and present the results in an intuitive and visually appealing format. If you currently use spreadsheets to track this information, you should consider IncTrak. If you received equity stock award from your company, you will get a notice of grant. The important things in the notice of grant are the vesting start date, and the total number of shares, and the definition of your vesting schedule. For this example, this award vests 25% a year for 4 years. So I'll go to IncTrak's Quick Vesting Schedule Calculator, enter 75,000 shares. The vesting start date is January 1st, 2016, and I'll enter 4 periods because again, it vests 25% per year for 4 years. There's a much simpler way to do that, which I will show after I give this example. So for each of this, I'll say there's one period that is duration of 1 year, and this schedule reads left to right, 1 year, a percentage amount of 25% per year, and this period, each period definition happens once. So again, this reads 1 year, vest 25%, and this happens once, and repeat that 4 times. I'll then click submit, and I will see my vesting schedule. You can show and hide various columns by these radio buttons. So I can hide the period number, I can show a running total, and I can also only show my vested shares. So I can see today I have 56,250 shares vested. But on 1/20/2020, I will have my full 75,000 shares vested. I'll now show how you can create the same schedule in a much simpler fashion. I'll remove 3 of the schedules and say it's 1 year, 25% for 4 periods. And then I could say submit, and the same schedule shows up. It'd be easier if I refresh the screen, re-enter the information, one period per year, percentage, 25%, 4 periods. I click submit, and I get the exact same information. There are a few other ways to do this. I'll refresh just so you can see the differences. Again, 75,000 shares, my vesting start date, and here I'll say 1 period, 1 year, the amount is percentage, 25%, but let IncTrak calculate how many periods there are. So I don't have to enter 4 here. I'll just say submit. And again, I will get the exact same information as before. There's one final way to calculate this. Again, I'll enter 75,000 shares for 1/1/2016. 1 period, that's a year. And I'll say calculate amounts, percentage amounts, over 4 periods. And I click submit, and again, I get the exact same information. I'll now show a slightly more complex vesting schedule. And again, I look at my notice of grant. The important parts are, again, vest start date, total number of shares. This vesting schedule vests 25% the first year, and then 1/48 of the shares every month thereafter. So again, I'll enter my 75,000 shares and my vest start date. In this case, I'll have one period, that's 1 year, 25%, and it happens once. I'll add another period, that's 1 month, percentage, and the percentage in this example would be 2.083 for 36 months. So 1 month for 36 months. And I click submit, and I get my vesting schedule. And again, my total shares vested is 62,493 as of this date. But my final vesting schedule is 75,000 shares. Again, for purposes of demonstration, I showed how to fill out the entire vesting schedule. There's a simpler way to do this, using the calculate amounts or calculate periods. So again, I'll enter my 75,000 shares, January 1st, 2016. My first vesting period is for 1 year. It's a percentage, 25% for 1 period. I'll then add a period that is 1 month, percentage, but I'll say calculate amount for 36 months. I click submit, and I get the same information. 62,500 shares vested as of today, for a total percentage of 83.33% of my options. We could also use calculate periods and enter 2.03, and we would get the exact same results. I hope this helps you calculate your own vesting periods and what amount of shares you have vested for your equity stock grant.